Well, we have Beth Parrott here, who is here on behalf of the Village Community Fund. Well, hello, how are you?
I'm great, thank you, and I'm so happy to be able to be here and talk about Village Community Fund with you.
Well, I am too. You know, it's been a while since we've talked about it. I know you guys have achieved a lot of goals that you had and some accomplishments,
Yes.
So we'll jump into those. But before we get to that, tell me what the Village Community Fund is.
Okay, I have my little cheat sheet here so I can tell you exactly. So our mission is to provide support for programs, services, and facilities that enrich the lives of older adults. So we are really here, we help mainly clubs that have a project in mind that they would like to have accomplished that JRF approves of, so it's okay to have, but they don't have the money to do it right now in the budget. They've got other priorities. And so the club says, we want to do this. Mm-hmm. And so then there's a process which you and I can talk about.
Okay. So it's a 501c3, and you raise funds separately on your own, correct?
Yes, we have people that just donate to us so that we can assist people, but assist them in a project that they have. Okay. We are assisters and helpers. We do not do the fundraising.
Got it.
We help with the fundraising, which is a real difference there.
Yeah, it is, because I know that there are other things like help the herd. Did you assist them, or did they do that on their own?
Oh, we assisted them.
Okay.
They did a fabulous job. As a matter of fact, we are now in Help the Herd number 2, looking toward raising $34,000.
Yeah.
So that's, and the other current project that we have is the Aquadettes.
Right.
And by the way, Aquadettes this weekend.
That's right. Friday,
you need
Saturday,
to go
and Sunday.
to the show.
Yep.
If you're interested in the Aquadettes, if you go to YouTube, Village Television YouTube, and you can find YouTube about the Aquadettes and what they're doing.
And they raise money, and they do a lot of really fun stuff. But before we get too much into that one, because I know I jumped ahead a bit, talk about your completed projects. What did you guys do for the video club?
Video club, we raised helped them to raise. Because JRF had paid for a studio, but they wanted additional things. And so we helped them to raise the money so that they could complete it in the way that they wanted. Pickleball, $25,000 to light 3 courts, which makes a big difference to people, because then you can play at night, you know.
Exactly.
So many, and more people. There were already lights there, but 3 more courts with lights. So that made a big difference. And pickleball is so popular, so it really does serve a lot of our people.
It does. And I think that the fact that you guys were able to do that allowed people, because in the middle of the day, all those courts are not covered.
Right.
And it's very hot. So in the evening, they could go out and play, which is really
Absolutely,
nice.
Lisa. You are right on about that.
Very smart.
Yes.
Now, starter clocks, what pool are those at?
Starter clocks are at the golf course.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought those were for, because you know they have clocks sometimes for swimming. Oh, this is starter clocks for golf. Yes. Oh, gotcha.
So we raised women golfers raised about, we helped them $700 to put starter clocks on course 2 and 3.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So.
And then, of course, you have your current projects, which we already talked about. So the Aquadettes, and then the Help the Herd. What are the Aquadettes going to do with the $4,000, or what are they going to do with that?
It's a sound system for under the water, basically.
Oh, gotcha.
So this will really, really help them. And if they have any additional money, I don't know, but I'm going to guess they would buy new outfits or something, you know, so they can do different routines, or I don't know. That's my guess. I know about what the underwater sound, but I don't know about the outfits.
And then Help the Herd, what are they needing?
They're working on shading right now. That's one of the big things. And then there's something else, and I do not remember the other piece that they're working on, but something with the corral. I don't know. But Help the Herd people have such an organized committee. and they are working very, very hard, and they're working so well with Leslie Mogul is our Director of Philanthropy, and she has such strong background.
Yeah.
She's been with the Laguna Playhouse for, I don't know, 20-something years as a fundraiser. So she just can give them such great advice. And then all of us as a team will work with them whatever they need, whatever, we'll help them in assisting to get the money.
Right. Okay. Awesome. That is good. Now, we can go to YouTube, Laguna Woods Village, and there's videos of the projects that you guys have done. Plus, also, we interview many of those folks as well. So some of those interviews are up there also. Now, tell me, if somebody like obviously the Aquadettes came to you and asked you how to help.
Right.
So what does somebody need to do?
Okay. So I have my handy list here. I want to make sure that I let you know, because we welcome doing this. This is our there's something that says something needs to be done in the village in this part to help people, to raise money, to do something different, to enhance their activities. So we're ready. Anybody out there, any club that would really like to have the assistance, we're ready to assist you. So what do you do if you say, oh, I need money? If you need money, Village Community Fund, come to us.
Okay.
And the first thing you do is go to our website and see how to contact Leslie Mogul, first of all, Director of Philanthropy.
Okay.
And then she will say, okay, I will work with you, and we'll form a committee. And the committee is club members committee that will be the dedicated fundraising committee, and they will really do a lot of the pulling everything together and the work.
Okay.
And the positions on that is a coordinator, somebody in charge of publicity, somebody that's a treasurer, and somebody that's a secretary.
Okay.
And then the rest of the club works with them as a team.
Okay.
And so then online they get a project request form, and Leslie helps them with that, and they fill it out, and ultimately that is signed by Recreation, GRF, and Village Community Fund.
Okay.
And then they're ready to hit the road and start raising money. And we work with them with different projects, fun things. What was just recently, and I think there's another one coming up, help the herd, have a happy hour to help the herd, and line dancing, the Aquadettes did that. There's so many different fun activities to raise money.
Right.
And then they get the money, and the project's done.
That's awesome. And that's good, because they may not be a 501c3, right? They're just a club.
Right.
And the way that they can raise money is through you being a 501c3 and go through all the appropriate channels to be able to get that money, which is great.
So we can collect all the money, and then we can, when the funds are raised, then we can give it to GRF, and the project can be completed.
Great. That is awesome. Now, of course, the way that they get a hold of you is to go to villagecommunityfund.org.
Yes.
And that has all of the details right there on the website and how to go about doing this.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well,
yes, it does.
Thank you so much for all of your help and all the information. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Lisa. I'm so happy to be on here. And anybody out there in a club that you can think of, small or large project, $700, $7,000, we would be so happy to help you.
It's so wonderful that you're there. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Lisa.
You're welcome. And of course, as Beth just mentioned, you can always get in touch with the villagecommunityfund.org, and they'll have all the information there on how they can help you raise money. We'll be right back.